Really, he's kind of a comic suit, and he was looking intensely under the street lamp, and somebody said, "What are you looking for?" He said, "I'm looking for my keys." And so they're looking very closely at this area, and his friend's helping, and he said, "It's not here." And he said, "Well, I mean, did you drop it anywhere else?" "Oh yeah, I dropped it over there. It's in that dark spot over there." "Well, why are we looking there?" He said, "There's more light here." Now, here we go, in 2007, obviously the darker, higher rates, we're looking at 20% here. This is Saudi Arabia. 2025, it gets worse. We're looking in, look where we are here. This is a 100% increase in diabetes by 2025 in Central America and also good parts of South America. Very, very significant. And it just keeps getting worse. Okay? These are amounts of people. Now this is the U.S., and you can see it just getting worse with the years. Darker it is, the worse it is.
Oh my God.
Look, here we are, down here. Now it's getting, okay, it just keeps getting worse. This is over 10%. Oh, there's 40. Okay. Over 10%, 2001. So you can see the progression. It isn't stopping because people aren't listening. They're not using the common sense. We call that in our event crimes against wisdom. It's really that simple. And this is part of it. This is just here's McDonald's sponsoring this school. This is Arizona. And Mother Hubbard's Blackjack Pizza, Walmart sponsoring the school. Kids are being trained to do this. And the result is bad news. Right now, there used to be 4% of children under 10 had type 2 diabetes. Now it's 25%. And in black communities in Arkansas, in Ohio, we're looking at 70% of the new cases of type 2 are under 10. Outrageous. Now, weight plays a big role. About 82% of diabetics in this country are overweight. About 40% are obese. That's 20 pounds more than your normal weight. And across the world, you begin to see this obesity connection. Obviously, North America and Cuba, it's like right up there. And then less diabetes, less overweight. And the women are usually a little bit heavier than the men. We'll leave it that way. Now here's what people are. Here's what people have been told. Diabetes is incurable. Okay, that's why this is significant. It's incurable because you're like Sheikh Nasruddin looking under the light rather than in the place where the keys are. That's why it's incurable. Now, this is the culture of death versus the culture of life. And what we're looking at is better living through chemistry, culture of death. Better living through better living, which is what is taught here and at the Tree of Life, culture of life. Okay? And the world is reaching a little bit of a bifurcation, meaning people are choosing. It's like you want to have global warming because a few people are going to make more money and everybody else is going to get sick or have trouble. I mean, we're going to have to make choices here. People aren't willing to make choices, and that's really what the diabetes is about. There's never enough food to feed the hungry soul. And the culture of life is about feeding your soul. And in the culture of death, we take on eating as much as we can in a useless effort to feed our soul. These are real issues that are happening for people. And diabetes is a symptom of that. Diabetes is a symptom. If we really begin to understand it, when we want to heal diabetes, it's an act of self-love, as Brian was saying in the beginning, but it's also a love for everybody else. Because you feel that sense of deep connection and understanding what you're doing to heal yourself mirrors what happens for the healing of the planet. Okay? And this idea of separation, isolation, disconnection is the difference between abundance, fullness, and ever-expanding kind of oneness. Seeing the and feeling the eternal in all things. And this is what really the world society, this is not America anymore. We're talking a world society is having to make some distinctions. So this is what we're doing. It is the difference between using pharmaceuticals, culture of death, versus natural healing with foods and herbs and things like that. How many people have heard about Codex?
Yes.
Okay. That is an emanation of the culture of death. Okay. What they want to do, they've actually defined organic live food as being a medicine, which it is, but also being a medicine, they want to control it and not really make it available to people. You see, it's not. It's like the whole world is getting turned upside down in this very real polarity and struggle between the culture of life and the culture of death. And so, as people work to, to prevent Codex from happening, we are talking about they would like to eliminate your access to all vitamins, minerals, supplements of any sort. Anything that can do healing, they want to control and therefore raise prices and make it not accessible. And we'll leave it at that. But this is the kinds of things we're seeing. So once you see the pattern, you begin to understand what's going on. We don't have to get into the details of each thing. Now, what do we do for culture of life? Beauty. What is beauty? Beauty is seeing the spark of the divine in everything. Yes, it's a beautiful scene. This is a picture of the tree of life. We have that kind of scenery. But beauty is seeing in the moment the beauty in your partner, the beauty in your children, the beauty in a particular situation. It's just being here and feeling the beauty in yourself. That's really what beauty is. And it really begins to change your whole biochemistry. It brings you into the biochemistry of love and joy. And just so you know it, a high cortisol type expression, which is out of stress, actually creates insulin resistance. So beauty does just the opposite. The more relaxed you are, the more healing energy and the less insulin resistance that you have. This is Shanti and myself playing here. We'll call that exercise. This is, we teach a sacred relationship. Of course, we don't teach that. But it's love and connection. She's having a good time. This is a, we call creative expression. This is a labyrinth. This is the land where we are. And people walk into the very center, and it's an effort. It's designed to help people get into their own center. This is the biggest labyrinth, Chartreuse labyrinth in the world. Laughter is very powerful. It creates the right physiology. This is ceremony, cultural, cross-cultural expression. This is our little temple there. And breathing, very important. How many people get enough sleep? How many people know what that means? Okay, enough sleep is somewhere between approximately 7 and 8 hours.